Now then, well, you might remember that I've had one or two unfinished things to do, haven't I? So I thought I'd just give you a quick video. Now, the video we did yesterday, day before, I can't remember, but anyway, you know that worked okay-ish. And you know, I also thought, well, my blow lamp might or may not melt a bit of glass. Well, it won't. I've tried it. Anyway, I got from my other projects, I haven't got much glass, but this is crap, but it doesn't matter. Right, and this, remember my clocks I made? Well, of course, I've got a few of these that came out the front, the glass. So what I thought I might try to do is I found my glass cutter. You know, I thought I might try different ways. Well, whether I've used it and blunted it or what, I don't know. I thought I had a couple more. Anyway, I tried it on that and it hadn't worked at all. It won't score it, so it's had it. Today I've been to the shop. In fact, I went to 3 shops, can't get one. Well, I mean, I can get one in town, but I'm not trailing across town for one of those, just for something that might not work anyway. Because what the idea was, I thought, well, instead of getting some glass rod and then finding out it won't work and all the rest of it, if I just got a pane of glass like that you can't quite see this video, can you? But anyway, what I thought I might do is just cut some thin strips, you know, just cut some thin strips and melt it together, you know, just to make something. Anyway, as I said, I tried it and it hasn't worked. I've chucked it in here. Right, you can't see, but anyway, I tried scoring it with a Dremel and it's really thin glass. I thought if I get a small piece it might just work to melt it, but it won't. It'll melt it and bend a bit on the end, but that's it. So that's a non-starter. So that's the end of that project. Later on, if I get some more bottles, because this did work quite well, you know, we'll probably have another go at a different bottle. I won't be able to heat it up and bend it, but I might, and it is a might, if I get another thick one, do some engraving. Because I've got plenty of these. That's still the first one, you know, I've got another packet full of those. And I did finish off the top of this. That's a little mark round there I did, but I finished it. Got it nice and smooth with this. That worked out as well. That's why I just held the Dremel lightly in there and went round like that, and it worked very well actually. So that's alright. And we've got either a funnel or turn it up that way, and if you got, you know, you can even put some dried flowers or something, you know, whatever you want. But, you know, as I say, it's made something from nothing, hasn't it? So that's that job finished with for now. And remember the etching? Well, you all quite liked it, didn't you? And I've been wanting a box for it for a while, and I've been thinking of different ways of doing it, because of course it's not really easy to do. It'd be a lot of hard work, and you know my stock that you see of wood, I'm kicking that battery thing, it's about on its demise, isn't it? So, you know, without a lot of hard work and sawing and one thing or another and using up for nothing, because it's not going to be, it's not really worth going to a lot of trouble with, is it? Anyway, I've been picking it up and moving it, and I had one, it's not the best one either, but I had one of these cardboard boxes that I got the clock in, right? And I picked that up and sat it in it, and it fits perfectly. Right, I'll just try and... Sorry, I'll just move the camera, drag that with it. There you go. And I just laid it on like that, just for somewhere to rest it. And it actually fits perfectly. So I've just given that a coat of black. And what I'm going to do is there's a hole in that side so I can put these extra lights in out the way. It'll be nice and quick. 2 or 3 spots of glue round. And just have a cardboard flap on the top. Just tape the battery box inside so I can get to it, and just tape a cardboard flap on the top so I can just lift the flap and do it. That's got to be plenty near enough for this. Well, I've just done this quite quickly just to try and finish it. Oh no, that you see in the light, you see in the reflection of the light, it just seems a bit difficult to get the nice effect that I can see. Let me come back a little bit. There. Yeah, let me move that slightly out of the way. There. If I bend down, it seems to get a bit lighter. So, there you go. Anyway, it's finished, isn't it? All I've done, as I say, is just put it in a cardboard box just to finish it off to show you the video, because I've got, well, a couple of unfinished projects, haven't I? Well, I've got more than 2 unfinished ones. I've still got but can't do the casting one. It's too cold outside and there's no point to it yet. So that'll be in the spring probably, like the rest of them. So there you go. Anyway, that's at least we've finished something off, haven't we? That's the thing. We don't want too many. I like to finish something before I start something else, really. Anyway, what's coming up? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I'm just trying to move this light so you can see me. Yeah, there's lots of things happening actually, isn't there? With you know, there's lots of things happening. Oh dear. Now drop the camera then, that'd be a disaster, wouldn't it? Yeah, lots of things happening. Like YouTube keeps changing, we know that. I think you know all about that. So that's one thing. We just plod on. You know, it's the... I know it's a... What is it? Is it the 18th of January today? So we've still... 2, 4, 6, 8 weeks to somehow fill. You know, and I'm trying to keep out of the way a little bit because... I don't know if you've read, those of you abroad have seen, but there's a flu epidemic going round this country. And, you know, at my age, if we catch that, well, you know, that might be it. I mean, honestly, it's a bit serious. So I'm just trying to just keep myself to myself a bit, you know, and pass the time as best we can. And we are doing. I'm sure I'll find something else to entertain you in a few days or tomorrow or whenever. We'll have to see. There's always plenty to do, isn't there? And it's just better most people don't want to be doing out. And, oh, by the way, I've not... You know, 1 or 2 of my last projects have been a bit quick and easy, haven't they? Like this one. Well, of course, I did my engine. And you know, I've got a bad wrist and that. Well, it's still giving me a bit of jip. I can't do any sawing and filing and that. So all this fine work that I like doing, like on my steam engine and me, you know, all this nice work that I can do, I'm having to compromise severely on some of these things. So they've got to be like quick and easy. Otherwise, I've got to just leave them alone. That's it. Anyway, it's just, as I say, quick update, just tying up some loose ends that we seem to have come up with, seem to have been left with, I should say. So, as I say, we'll see what we can find for you soon. Take care and have fun.